Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel as we take a look at, finally, at the Target exclusive gold label Flash from the Flashpoint Cyborg Collective build. It's one of those series where it takes a year or more to get all the pieces together to finally build Cyborg, but it is also the Flash that I have been waiting for. It's a new version. I missed out on the original Rebirth one, so this is good to see, especially that this one has a swappable head, which, you know, it's rare for Mcfarlane toys, which, so I'm hoping that they get more of these going, because, you know, it's a nice thing where you can, especially for photographers and stuff, you can do all kinds of stuff with the alternate heads. And it still doesn't have much of the accessories, and I can see it's one of the few Flashes that doesn't have the lightning accessories, but, you know, I got plenty of those, so I'm not too worried about that. And of course it brings in the Cyborg legs. I do have the rest of the figures. We're just waiting on the last figure to be announced, which, you know, we'll see what who that could be. It could either be Wonder Woman or, I don't know, Dark Flash or something. Who knows? But without further ado, I am going to open up the Flash and take a look at this figure and see what we got. All right, now that the figure is out of the packaging, we are going to quickly take a look at, of course, the accessories. It comes with the stand, for the stands, DC logo on it, and it comes with this nice artist rendition of the Flash. It's actually pretty good, pretty accurate to the comic. Nice little story on the back there. And again, like I said before, it does come with Cyborg's legs. And I have to tell you, this Cyborg is shaping to be a huge mega figure. So, I mean, usually Mcfarlane's mega figures are what, $39.99? I mean, you pay an extra $5 for these figures because they're normally 20 bucks. I mean, even then, you're still getting it at a good deal because, I mean, I can imagine that the torso, it's probably about that big. I mean, this figure's gonna be huge. So, man, now I can't wait to get the head together to see what it looks like. Actually, I'm gonna put it together, but I can imagine, you know, this is a huge figure, and the legs kind of remind me of Mongol's head legs. But of course, it has all the details of Cyborg and has all these nice things. But yeah, I'll be making a video of that once we get the head together, and we'll put it all together. And now, first impressions of this Flash figure, it's actually pretty good. I'm a little skeptical as far as handling and touching it too much because other Mcfarlane figures, especially anything that has a red paint on it, kind of rubs off on your fingers, and then you get I've ruined like the impulse, so I gotta get my hands on another impulse because I ruined it by the red. One of the red Flash movies, also the red got all over my hands. So I'm gonna be try when I'm touching this not to touch too much of the yellow because I don't want the paint to be rough. I mean, you could tell the glossiness. Yeah, it looks like it's if it didn't dry well, so I don't want to get it over the yellow parts of the uniform and end up messing it up because I know this is going to be a little bit harder to get. I started seeing multiple impulses around. I just had to get my hands on it and make sure before they all disappear. But yeah, I don't want to ruin this one, so I'm going to be careful once I get to it. Now, as far as let's look at the actual face sculpt on it. It actually looks really good. I mean, it's no side arm, no side eye, so that's actually pretty good. But the figure itself, I mean, it's actually pretty good. I mean, I'm so afraid to get red paint all over my fingers, but I might have to touch it up with some paper towels or something just in case. But I mean, this Flash figure, it's good. The only thing right off the bat, before I even continue, that I'm gonna pick on is the logo here and the chest. I wish they would have done it more of like the Rebirth one or the Flash 2-pack where it's a molded piece on top of it. It would actually look a little bit nicer. I mean, I know it's supposed to be accurate to the comic book, but it would have stand out a bit better because everything else, I mean, the belt sticks out. Oh, this one here, as you can see, it's a little scuff there on the thing. So that's a little bummer there because the figure looks so good. See what other flaws I can find before I start working on the figure itself and the articulation and all that. I am digging the headpiece. I'm digging this here. What other figure? I think Captain America I have 20th anniversary that has that same um, headpiece like that with the, so it gives you the acceleration. The mask is off. But I've been dying to see this with the thing, with the actual head, the Flash head. So let's get this out. Again, they did a good job. Move the camera there. I mean, even got the nice hair sticking out there. Nice piece there. Yeah, nice detail. Nicely done. Now this piece is awesome. I like that piece. I like the earpieces. Wish they would have styled the wings a little bit better, but they didn't. Same thing with the legs. I wish they would put a little bit more detail, make it look like wings. All right, now that's a Flash we've been waiting for. That's a nice looking Flash. I mean, the colors of it are great, man. Man, if you didn't pick this up, you are gonna definitely miss out. I know it's starting to hit. Oh, definitely gonna have to get another one. That's gonna bug me. Man, they nailed it on this one. Again, lately with all these releases, Nightfall Batman, you pair them up together with Action Comic 1000 Superman, and you can get a nice retro Justice League. Now we just need a couple more members. On a Hal Jordan, Wonder Woman, which I'm still waiting for them to do a comic accurate Wonder Woman, or at least 80s, 70s style. Oh, it has another scuff on it. Man, this is... What the hell were they doing when they were packaging it? That's fortunate. It's got all these scuffs and... Man. Well, but other than that, I mean, it's a great looking figure. It's got perfect... I always used to say Water the Flash always has open hands, and sometimes it could be a little annoying, but now that he has the grip with nothing to hold on to, I wish that he had either another fist or an open hand. Yeah, I mean this Flash is gonna look great, man. Yeah, man, this is a nice figure. I would definitely pick it up. It has great articulation, double pin elbows and knees. It doesn't have much of any swivel or rockers, but it does have bicep wiggle. It's just a little stiff right now. This one, yep, it's there. I hate these butterfly joints up here. This single piece is just terrible. I wish they could do something about that. But the sculpt of this figure is great. I mean, this is yeah. I mean, he's got the trigger finger. Don't know why, but it's the Flash. So, oh man, it's yeah, they nailed it. Let's I mean, again, you pair them up with a couple of these old figures out there, and you're gonna get yourself a nice little DC Justice League old school. Let's compare them to the Rebirth 2-pack that I have. So yeah, see, I wish they would have had this there. That symbol there would have looked good. But yeah, I mean, that even almost reminds me of the Flash 90s TV show. This Flash, the body on is actually pretty good. I'm just not too crazy about the head sculpt. And again, these hands, I mean, either straight or, I'm understand. It looks like he's trying to grab onto something. It's like a zombie. But yeah, but you know, like I said, you pair him up with some old school figures, like Batman. I mean, you can build yourself a nice little Super Friends. And then of course this, thinking about swapping out the head, the Superman, but still this is my first and favorite Mcfarlane figure. Favorite Superman. So I mean, his skills are pretty good. So again, this is figures keep getting better and better. All we need now is just some old school Wonder Woman, and you know, let's get some. Obviously, Cyborg is coming, which it's incredible. I mean, Cyborg wasn't in the Super Friends, but he's gonna be a great looking piece for the Justice League that I'm gonna build. So let's see. Here he is next to Jay Garrett, which was a recent release. Love this Jay Garrett. Not too crazy about the orangey color on his uniform, but it looks pretty good. And see the details on the feathers there. I wish they would have done that to that. It would have looked a lot better, especially for the boot. So they could have done it. And of course, being the Flashpoint Flash. And here he is next to some other Flashpoint figures. You got Batman, Thomas Wayne, Aquaman, which is a terrible head sculpt. I don't see it's just terrible. Other than that, the body's not too bad. And of course, Kal-El himself, Project Superman. So again, Cyborg is coming. As you can see, he's going to be a mega figure just by the legs. And of course, we are wondering who that fourth other figure is to complete the collector build. So stay tuned for that. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. And hit the like button, subscribe. Tell me what you think of this Flash figure. Could it be the best one to date, or is the Rebirth one still the best one out there? So until next time, take care of each other. Continue to be a fine figure. And as always, I will definitely see you later.